Hey, Michael Church here with crawlspaceninja.com. You know, with all the different opinions out there about crawl spaces and whether or not you should seal the vents, I thought I would share with you some of the reasons you should seal the vents to make the crawl space healthier, dry, and clean. Okay, I want to share with you some information from the U.S. Department of Energy. Traditional vented crawl spaces have shown significant evidence of structural, mold, and pest problem. Crawl space vents are supposed to prevent moisture problems based on the assumption that fresh air entering through vents on one side of the house would push out moist air on the other side. However, in humid climates, the air from outside is often more moist than the air in the crawl space. So even the Department of Energy feels like that the crawl space is probably healthier when the vents are sealed and the crawl space is conditioned if you live in a humid environment like we do here in the South. So if you live in a humid environment, you are more likely to be bringing in hot, humid air in your crawl space through those same vents and fans that for years have been theoretically installed to prevent moisture problems. The advice you got years ago has been damaging your crawl space structurally and allowing pests and hot humid air to come into the crawl space and perhaps even causing a mold problem. So if you haven't been in your crawl space in a while, now may be the best time to get down there and take a look and see if you need to shut those vents, and here are some more reasons you might want to do that. Number one, if you're installing a dehumidifier, you need to seal the foundation vents and keep the hot humid air from coming in. I know that may sound like I'm being a smart aleck, but I have actually been in homes where there were dehumidifiers running and the vents were not sealed. When you lower humidity in the crawl space, it wants to pull moist air in to compensate. So you have to seal those vents or that dehumidifier is never going to be able to keep up. The number two reason why some people will seal their vents is that they want to condition their crawl space with their heating and air unit. Now, I personally don't recommend this because again, it's all about controlling humidity, and sometimes your habits of where you set that thermostat in the spring and possibly in the fall may not be enough to control humidity down there with the AC alone. By the way, if you want to learn a little bit more about that subject, check out this video, 5 crawl space repair mistakes that a lot of contractors and homeowners make. The third reason why you should consider sealing the vents is that you may be in a floodplain, or if the crawl space vent itself is at ground level, it could take on groundwater during a heavy rain or something like that. Also, depending on how the crawl space is faced, if you get a lot of blowing rain during a thunderstorm, that blowing rain can actually put moisture into the crawl space as well. Okay, so hopefully that was enough information to convince you as to why you should seal the crawl space vents. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know below. I really appreciate all your feedback, and really thank you for watching this video, and I hope you make it a great and blessed day. See you later.